Nah. Nah.
Does your asshole itch?
No. Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J and Pedro.
Hey guys, what about me?
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing.
Hey, dickheads, you forgot about me, Matt Baguette.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything. Everything I've ever done.
Hi.
Here we are.
I set the orientation to vertical and I can't change it while we're live.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
Well, you know what? This is our first time streaming on TikTok, so I don't give a rat's ass, actually. That's our biggest platform, and it's gonna look good there. So I'm sorry, my YouTube and Twitch and Facebook and Twitter watchers that are seeing this vertically. That's just the way it's happening today. My bad, dog.
This is the vertical edition.
This is the vertical edition.
Yep.
I just addressed this, Raymoon lover, but I'm highlighting your comment because thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, bro. Thanks for asking. So welcome to the 89th episode of the I Regret Nothing podcast. I'm Mike J. Hi. Today we have Pedro in the dark and Matt over in Japan.
Yippee.
So
Vanilla Ice.
yeah, there's only 3 of us this time. Yeah.
We'll have guests popping in and out sometimes.
It sucks. We have this new system where we can just add guests easily and we don't have one.
Well, if Johnson John wants to join us, since he wants to communicate with us exclusively in public, he can show up.
He could.
He could if he wanted.
I mean, I'd rather have Rick on or Corey.
Much better.
We'll see. We'll see if they want to. But fucking Sebastian's watching us here.
Oh, hello.
Sebastian's here. Look, let's highlight his comment. This is Sebastian, everybody. He used to work for Running with Scissors back in the day. And he might once again. Maybe.
Bring him back.
Yeah, we did. We actually brought him back.
The boy is back.
The boy is back. He's a big man. He's been in the industry now for a while, so he's not such a green little bitch anymore. Which I think is good.
He's doing the spanking now.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Just so everybody knows, the Postal 4 co-op beta is out. Right, Pedro? Right?
That is correct, but only through the beta branch. If you go to the Steam forums, you'll find a little information. You go to the sub forums where it says beta discussions, and from there you can activate a code that will enable co-op. Now we are currently addressing an issue with the there is a little issue with errands not popping up for some days, so we are fixing that for the time being, but until then you can just fuck around in co-op, at least on Monday, without any issues, and the other days will be fixed as soon as possible. So sorry for any inconveniences. Just make sure you keep that build updated. As soon as we release an update, we'll let you know.
Agreed. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hopefully we'll be able to get it out of beta soon. Right?
We'll try. I mean, we're working on it every day.
It'll probably be in beta forever, right?
Contrary to what some people say, yeah, we do work on it every day. Every day of the week, we are working on it.
Florian is watching as well.
Wow. There we have some employees in the house, guys. Which one's Florian? Where is he? Where
It's
is
Flo.
Flo. Oh, there he is. This is Flo right here. Flo is a relatively new employee. He's working on a different project. That's all we can say.
Yep.
Because like I told you people in the past, we're working on a lot of shit. Postal Force being one of them. Postal 2 VR. I mean, we're not directly working on it, but we are helping with designing and everything. So, yeah.
There's a lot going on in the background.
I just participated in another screening of the documentary. It was on campus here. It was at the U of A campus. Fortunately, it was pretty much finals week, so it wasn't exactly packed to the brims, but it was a good time. I brought some folks. Did a little Q&A afterwards. I do know it's coming out soon on streaming platforms, hopefully later this month. So if you've been dying to see the documentary, keep an eye out. We'll be announcing when it's coming out. So yeah. Also, I'm going to answer one question here, sort of answer it. People have been asking about whether Postal 2 for VR is going to include the add-ons. Probably not. It's not going to include Paradise Lost or Apocalypse Weekend probably out the gate. Those are entirely separate projects, and hopefully they'll get done. But yeah, it's Postal 2, not Postal 2 Complete. Not everything Postal 2, just the base game, but it's going to be super cool.
Yep.
Yeah. There is nothing to show right now. Stop asking for gameplay footage. We're not fucking dumb. When it's ready, we'll show you. So just hold your fucking horses, guys. Anything else Postal related?
I mean, if you want some Vince and Mike lore, you should watch the documentary. There's a lot of lore in it.
Facts. Also, I guess I don't have one right here to show. There are body pillowcases of me right now.
Yep.
I'd have to go rip open a package to show them. I should, shouldn't I? I should show it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It.
All right, you two talk about me while I'm gone.
He has a nice hat.
He has a nice ass.
We also have a limited edition of Apocalypse Weekend. Some of you guys might want to grab one. It's $100, but
Here it is,
I would
everyone.
rather have that from us directly. Look at that.
Holy shit! It's Golf Mike.
There you go. Everybody got to see the ass.
You got to see his ass live. Bondage Mike.
That's it. That's my body pillowcase.
Yeah. Why you got a pineapple on your feet?
They taste really good and they make your jizz taste better.
True.
Oh, there's people that bought it already in here. Thank you. Thank you for purchasing the Mike J body pillow. It's a little weird to be selling that. But I don't care. People are like, aren't you worried what people are going to do to it? No, I'm not. If you want to fuck my body pillowcase, if you want to oil it up, if you want to cut a hole in it, I don't give a fuck. If you want to put it in a jar, go for it. Fucking go for it, man. F says, can we flip the assets quicker? Should we do that? Should we flip some assets?
Yeah,
Because that's what we do. We don't actually work on any of this. We just buy assets and make games out of them.
Yeah. True.
Fuck you.
No more modeling. I guess I'm out of a job now. No more modeling.
You are done. You're fired. All right. Fuck it. We don't need to talk about Postal no more. Let's talk about our first topic. Star Wars Eclipse concept art leak gives a glimpse of the game's characters. I didn't even see this yet.
It looks pretty good. I mean, there's not much to it, but I like the little Globshito and weird stuff I'm seeing. So
And Jar Jar's cuz.
yeah, One-Eye Jar Jar.
Yeah, that does look pretty cool. Is this just going to be another Star Wars game that gets canceled? Is that what we think?
No.
I mean,
I don't think so.
Who's publishing it again?
It's the people doing that did Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if it
so
was EA,
French
I would be
people.
like, maybe it's cancelled.
They've
Star
been
Wars
working on
games
it for
just get
many
people
years.
all excited and then they never happen.
Yeah, but it's been announced for many years. I think the trailer for it was 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
Less. It's been out. The trailer has been out for a while.
Yeah,
I think.
I think it was at the Game Awards sometime 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's been that long.
I mean, I think all of us are waiting for a GTA 6 trailer first.
yeah. Oh, very soon.
And foremost.
Very soon.
Are they going to do it on Star Wars Day? They're going to do it in 3 days?
No, but the investor call for Take-Two and Rockstar Games is on the 15th. So around, I would guess around that time.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so Star Wars Eclipse is coming, I suppose.
Oh, I checked the trailer for Eclipse was in 2021.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's kind of like when the Going Postal documentary did an Indiegogo and it said coming in 2022.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not out yet. But it is coming. It is coming. And it's very good, and you people will definitely need to watch it. EA says Codemasters won't be making any more rally games. We have reached the end of the road working on WRC. What are they going to make?
I think it's crazy because when you buy a studio, this is the equivalent of buying Running with Scissors, not to make Postal 5 or Postal whatever the fuck. Like, why would you buy a company if you're not going to do anything with it? You know, it doesn't make any sense. It's just.
I mean, if somebody bought Running with Scissors, it would probably be to put us out of business.
Yeah, just out of spite or
Right.
because it's funny. But yeah, it would be the equivalent of pissing away money like that. And you know, Codemasters is known for making some really good rally games, so it's it's more of the same from EA, really.
Because
Well,
I'm
they-
hiding. I'm hiding behind the title right there.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm the title.
No, you are not. EA, what do they make nowadays? Just sports games?
I mean, they're still. I mean, the things like they publish more than they make games. They own many studios that make games for them. So like Respawn and the people doing the skate games and all that. So, but yeah, they publish mostly games instead of making them. Battlefield, I guess they still have Battlefield.
Oh, yeah. I guess I just forget about EA games other than EA Sports.
EA Sports.
Not that
Maybe
I've
other
played a
Need for
sports game in a
Speed
long time,
modes.
but I did used to play a lot of sports games.
And the golf games actually are good, like the 2K, even though they are not EA, but the 2K25 PGA games or whatever they're called.
I
They're
get
pretty
them
good.
a lot. I see them a lot in my TikTok feed because I'm a golfer and my TikTok knows that. So I get a lot of videos of people playing golf games. But I
They're
haven't
kind of
played
fun.
any.
Yeah.
You're more into the real golf, though.
Yeah, I
There you
like
go.
touching grass,
Yeah.
as they say.
And the real holes, the real
Like
greens.
Real grass, real holes, real sports. Not that golf is the most virile sport. It's a very docile sport, but yeah. Randy Bitchford implies Borderlands 4's new release date isn't about GTA 6. Did they move it back or did they move it?
No,
up?
forward. It's very rare. It's very rare. So they are.
We're gonna be done early.
So yeah, I mean, the thing is, I mean, we'll know in a couple of weeks more about it, but they have 3 games to publish this year. Take-Two. They have Mafia in August, Borderlands in September, and then it leaves October and November for GTA 6. And I would say it's November, but we will see.
They
Yeah,
say
this
it's
is-
100% not because of GTA 6, but we all know it's 100% because of GTA 6.
Here's the thing. I don't even think releasing it early will change people's minds if they were going to buy GTA instead of Borderlands.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because people have been waiting for so long.
Yeah.
People who were going to buy either game, they were going to buy both games anyway. So
Exactly. Yeah.
they could just be honest about it instead of dancing around the bush. They could just say, yeah, we
I'm
did
excited
it,
for both, though. But
because you're dumb.
I've
I think
still never played a Borderlands game.
you
oh,
should
you should
try
play
at
two.
least the second
You should
game.
play the second game. Yeah, second one is great.
The second game is really good. The first one is all right. I mean, it was a good start. The third one has the best gameplay, but the shittiest story. It's terrible. So
Yeah.
what people are hoping with this fourth one is a mix of the good things, and we already saw some good shit. I mean, there's you can now mix and match the brands of components for your gun, something that was never done before. So like in the previous Borderlands, you had like 3 billion or something combinations for your weapons. They could all have like different stats, different looks and all that, and now that's going to be increased even more. So that should be interesting. Let's just hope that the story doesn't suck
Like the movie.
like the movie. Yeah,
I have
movie
yet
is
to watch the
fucking-
movie. I've thought about it a few times. I see it on Max all the time.
Don't do that to yourself.
It's terrible. Yeah.
I can't do it. I watch too much good stuff. Why would I watch bad stuff? I
That's
guess to
one
support
movie
the
that,
industry. To support the industry, is that something?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
All right. Let's see. What's next? After getting Stardew Valley to a good place with update 1.6, Eric Barone is now fully focused on his next game.
The Chocolatier. The Chocolate Man.
I've never played Stardew Valley. It's not my type of game. It's definitely my wife's type of game, as she was addicted to like Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, she would. I'm sure she would love this game. Yeah, it's a really good game, and it's pretty crazy that how much he's done by himself with that game and how much he sold as well. So hopefully he can replicate the success a second time around, but we'll see.
Feels like a game Pedro would play a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
I played a lot of Stardew Valley. The thing with this developer is, even though it's a really good thing, to also his detriment, like he always seeks perfection. So with Stardew Valley, he kept delaying to make it better, and he keeps trying to tell himself not to continue updating the game. But he's like, yeah, I still see potential for more features. I still see potential for good stuff, and now he's finally trying. And by trying, he's actually trying to, just steer away from, doing that to make the next game, which is.
So he's
something
doing
that people have
he's
been
doing a
waiting
Postal
for.
4. He's doing a Postal 4.
Yeah. Like,
What?
He keeps wants to make the game better and add more features.
Postal 7 by Eric Barone.
Yeah, that might happen.
Somebody asked what my top 3 movies are.
American Pie.
I don't actually sit down and make lists like that, but if I had to go off the top of my head, it's probably Cinema Paradiso, Empire Strikes Back. It's Boondock Saints is one of those movies I really like, but I don't know if I'd put it in the top 3. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the third one would be. I'm not going to say Godfather because I don't love it that much.
Oh, thank God. No, I can actually finally say how I don't care much for the Godfather. I mean, I don't dislike it. I mean, to me, it's kind of like Star Wars. I can appreciate what it is. I'm not a big nerd about it.
Talk shit about Star Wars one more time, bitch.
There you go.
I will replace you with another Portuguese Pedro. So quick.
There are so many.
I will find another Peter Saints out there in Portugal and replace you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what my third top movie of all time would be. It's a good question. I'll think about it while we're doing this, and maybe I'll come up with something. Maybe I should actually make a list. I don't know. But like I said, Cinema Paradiso, that's good shit. Probably none of you have seen that movie, and that's okay. But
I feel like I have a top 3 or top 5 movies, but it changes all the time. So
yeah.
except like
I think
Fight
Blade
Club.
Runner 2049 is probably up there.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one. I mean, even Dune 1 or 2, like they are amazing. So
Yeah, they are very good. I guess I could just jam my fucking top movie lists up with Denis Villeneuve movies.
yeah, Prisoners is in my top 10. So that's my favorite he's done.
What about Incendies?
Yeah, Insanity is really good. Yeah,
Fucking
I mean all of his movies.
crazy. How long till the big update for Postal 4? I'm guessing you're talking about PlayStation. Drummer, is that correct? You talking about PlayStation? The answer is I don't know. It's a good question. We don't have an answer for you.
People are
right
asking
now.
if this is a gaming stream. We talk games. We don't play games.
We talk nerd shit, bitch. Nerd shit.
I guess we could stream some Postal once in a while, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure
we
if people will
should.
actually watch it. Yeah.
This question, any chance you'll add Russian voice acting for the dude? We're not going to add any voice acting for any languages to Postal 4. So, no.
But if you're willing to do it with mod support, go for it. That actually,
Yeah,
that
I
would-
mean, maybe once we add Workshop, you can do it, but we're not doing it. Not fucking happening. Yeah, he never answered about what. Oh, PC update. He said the big update for Postal 4.
well,
Dude,
technically, it's
out. It's out, bro.
but in beta.
It's on the beta branch. You need to activate the beta branch. Pedro already went over this. You can go to the Steam page. You can look at the update. It will tell you how to activate the beta branch. So go fucking do it. This motherfucker. Disney Star Wars sucks except for Rebels. Here's the thing. Andor is like 18 times better than Rebels. And it's Disney Star Wars. And while I agree there's plenty of bad Disney Star Wars, there's also a fuckload of bad pre-Disney Star Wars.
Yeah.
So
The
I don't
Christmas
know, man.
special.
And I know all you fucking millennials right now are jerking off at the episode 3 re-release that just came out. That movie fucking sucks, okay? Yeah, it's the best of the 3, but that's like winning the Special Olympics, okay? It's still not great, okay? It's fucking terrible.
I think those 3 movies are not great, but they all have really good bits in them, like moments.
Yeah, I
but-
mean, a broken clock is also right twice a day, so
Yeah.
yes, there are decent things in all 3 prequel movies, but as a whole, they fucking suck. They're made better by the Clone Wars series. I think I appreciate them more, but I still don't like them.
And Rogue One is good. Actually.
Yeah. Rogue One or anything Tony Gilroy, so dope. So mad that I'm hearing him talk about how he was originally going to make 5 seasons and it was like stressing him the fuck out. I want 3 more seasons of this shit. Actually, I don't even need 3 more seasons of Andor. I just want 3 more seasons of anything made by him.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to make a fucking gangster show about Hutts. I think that would be sick. But it's not going to happen. He's done. He said he's done with Star Wars after this. So, oh well. Oh well. You know what I mean? Oh well.
I think you should do a show about the Palpatine's morning routine, what he does around the ship and stuff. Like
Palpatine, or do you want it about Sidious?
Oh no, I mean Sidious. Yeah, like because we always see him before. I want to see him after, like like running around the destroyer.
Yeah, like
and doing his stuff.
so the Acolyte sucked balls, but the parts that were like about Khmer, that's the stuff I want to see. I want to see the humanization of the Sith. I like that stuff. Instead, we got that fucking dumb fuck story about twins. Anyway, let's move on to this week's fantastic fucking fan art. Okay?
Fart. Fantastic fucking fan art.
this week's fantastic fucking fan art that you probably won't be able to see very well because we are in portrait mode. Is a picture of the dude, 2 pictures of the dude, drawn by the Riri on Twitter. I think it's cool. Can't see it very well because it's pretty small.
It looks great. It looks like something that would be really fun, like nice on a t-shirt, like t-shirt artwork.
Yeah,
he made
I mean-
2 variants. I decided to pick both of them because it just looks good either way.
Yeah, it's very good. I like it. And technically we do have a way to print stuff like this on shirts now. My printer has a direct-to-garment printer, so we can do like full color stuff that's really intricate. So if Riri wanted this on a shirt, I theoretically could get it done for him if he or she, whoever Riri is, actually reached out to me. No, I won't be doing that for individual people. Sorry, I don't have the fucking patience for that shit. But yeah, thanks, Riri. And if you want your artwork featured on the podcast, make sure you. I hate telling people to post shit on Twitter. I fucking hate Twitter. We don't use fucking Twitter very much anymore, do we?
No.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
yeah, we're gonna get out of there. So yeah, just send us your art. If I get something cool, send it to Pedro, send it to me, send it to Matt. Maybe we'll
Post it on Craigslist. Yeah.
Yeah, post it on back pages, bro. It's where we get our artwork from. The Minecraft movie is well on its way to becoming the most successful video game movie of all time, earning $816 million. Is that more than the Postal movie made?
Yep. Sadly.
I don't know. Uva's really rich.
It's simple. You put a little bit of Jack Black, a little bit of memes in it, and it's a lot of money.
Jack Black had to have been in some bad movies that didn't make any money.
I mean, the Minecraft is not in the good movie, but yeah. So, I mean, I'm sure he's been in movies that didn't make any money, for sure.
Jackie? Good old Jackie?
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, no. We should get Jack Black as the Postal 3 dude. Kind of doing like a Paradise Lost thing, where you still have Zach Ward as the main dude, but then fucking Jack Black shows up. I am dude.
I'm the dude too. Rockstar sperm for sale. I want to address the Youtooz. People have been posting about it. Yes, there is a Postal Dude Youtooz that was up for pre-order for 2 weeks. It did really, really well, and then they take it down. Sold out is the wrong word. You cannot order it from Youtooz anymore. But once they're done being created and shipped, I will have a bunch of them to sell on our website. So if you were holding out and you wanted a Postal Dude Youtooz, we will have some for sale.
And those will be... Sorry, go ahead.
What were you going to say?
And those will be the last time, the last ones, at least with that design.
Probably. If they sell really fast, we might be able to get a reorder done. But the whole intent is to just make different ones. There are more things coming from Youtooz. I'm not going to say exactly what yet, but we are collabing with them on another couple items. So
we have a rule of thumb, which is if it's available and you want it, get it, because we are always uncertain whether we will order more or not. So
not to mention, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get stuff from China much longer. So
yeah, by the Youtooz before the tariffs go crazy. So
yeah, I can't even imagine how fucked their business is going to be. How much will they cost though? The same as they did through Youtooz, $30. You're typing very loud, Pedro.
Sorry, forgot to mute.
You can just hit M. If you hit M, it will mute you, I believe. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, it works.
Oblivion Remaster. Did you guys play it?
Not yet, but it's pretty good. It's heavy, but it's good.
The cool thing about this remaster, first of all, it's a remake. Like there's always like some blurred lines whether a game is a remake or a remaster. It's a new engine. It's a completely different look. It's really good because it's very faithful when it comes to the gameplay, when it comes to the retaining of the features and even the bugs, which made the game charming, really. It would not be Oblivion if it didn't have the same bugs, honestly. So it's really good that they maintained pretty much everything, like even a bug that lets you, you know, bypass the whole story and just finish it in 30 minutes or less, something like that. You know, those things are really cool. There are some changes that people didn't like, but then again, mods will always fix that. So if you're on PC, you can't go wrong with it, honestly.
Do you think that we should have Flat to VR include some of the Postal 2 bugs?
Fuck
And,
yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
well, then I think
unless
you need
they-
to make a list. Make a list of very important Postal 2 bugs.
It's
Yeah.
reverse QA. Reverse QA.
Unless it's something that will actually, you know, not be fun for the player. We are known for keeping some fun bugs, like in Postal 4, the dog driving the scooter. Those are fun bugs that we just didn't want to fix. In fact, we
Or
made them
piss
in
breaking
features.
glass.
Yeah. So if there's like bugs that are fun, we're telling them to keep them, honestly.
Like the swing in GTA 4.
Yeah, the swing set. Yeah.
Did somebody
Yeah.
say swing?
Yeah. No, but I think that the reason they are not calling it a remake is because they reuse the original audio code and animations. They did like they kept everything from the original and put a UE5 wrapper around it, and then they rebuilt the graphics inside. So that's why the bugs are still in there. It's still using the original code. So I guess that's why they didn't want to call it a remake. If they rewrote the code, even though they improved a bunch of stuff, but that's pretty much what they are doing with the Half-Life 2 RTX and Portal RTX. They're using the original stuff and they're using RTX Remix as a wrapper around it. So,
Well, we won't be doing that with Postal 2. Sorry.
oh yeah. I mean, the game is too old to be able to do that, I think. So
It's too fucked up. It needs to be remade, which it kind of is for VR. So,
yeah.
Who knows? Who knows where that will bring in the future? Just know that it's coming to VR, PC. It's coming to Steam. It's coming to Quest VR. All we can say right now is that it's going to work on Quest 3 and Quest S. We don't know if it's going to be on any more. And PlayStation VR 2.
And Ouya.
And it's going to work on a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Somebody
In
said
VR.
It's just like the GTA Definitive Edition trilogy. Then no, it's not. No.
Pedro can't even hold that lie going for 10 seconds.
No.
Nintendo is trying to force Discord to give up the identity of the person behind last year's massive Pokemans leak.
Yeah. I mean, you know
Oh,
just
yeah.
how dangerous they are.
The Nintendo lawyers are hunting the ninjas.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are really, really talkative today.
No, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna find that guy, but it kind of reminds me of when the War Thunder and World of Tanks people, they would be leaking private military informations on Reddit and Discord and stuff. So they will always be people leaking.
Do you think Pedro is the leaker?
Pedro will leak Pokemon.
That might be.
Anytime. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll turn him in. I'm going to contact Nintendo.
You'll get a lot of money or none.
AmiX wants to know how to get your order packed on TikTok. Is that free? It's great
We
to
could
watch.
charge for that?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. I mean, it really is just random. The bigger the order, sometimes the more likely, although I wouldn't say I've been packing the biggest orders on there. The biggest problem is I don't like have a guy sitting in the office to film me. So it kind of happens when somebody's around to film me. But I've been getting a lot of requests for it lately. So I appreciate people asking, but just know it's mostly random. So, buy more stuff in separate orders, pay tons of shipping, and maybe your order will be shown to the talk. But thanks for asking. That is a good question. Switch to discussion.
I tried it.
He tried it.
Yeah, I went to the Nintendo event store to try it.
And
It's really good. It feels in hand the same as the Switch One. It's just much bigger. The quality is really good. But at the end of the day, it's gonna depend of the games. If there's no good game on it, it won't sell. But
just so
I
everybody
love-
knows, Postal 4 is not in development for it yet.
yeah. But
Or
it would
any
be
other.
yeah. I would love to see our games on it. And Nintendo is pretty nice to us, so who knows?
They are, but they're not allowing just any game
No, of
at
course,
launch.
Yeah. And right now we don't have any dev kits. We don't have anything, so we would have to
Our
buy our own.
our console boarding team doesn't even have dev kits yet. So
Yeah. But
The problem with the
what I was
Switch right now is the
go for it.
pricing for everything. Like the price for the console itself, the price for the games. Like the Switch has always been a really good alternative for people who just want a cheaper alternative for gaming, and the Switch was the answer. And now the Switch 2 doesn't seem to be that answer anymore. So it's gonna be interesting. They're still gonna sell a lot. I mean, we've been getting some reports of people scalping already. So
yeah.
it's they're not gonna have another Wii U situation. At least that's not what it seems like. But the games are expensive. Like I watched that Mario Kart trailer and I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe I'll buy it. But then I saw the price and I was like, nah. I cannot pay $80 for Mario Kart, for fuck's sake.
And I love that they lowered the prices of all the games by $20, like 1 or 2
Yeah.
days after. It's crazy. Like people were like complaining in the chat, and they're like, all right. And then 1 or 2 days after, Nintendo lowered the price of their games by $20. So
Because these motherfuckers know they have people by the balls, okay? They know that they have all these IPs that are not gonna go anywhere. So they have these people by the balls, people who like Zelda, people like Pokemon, people who like, all of these very specific IPs. They know that, that shit isn't going anywhere. So they will happily raise their prices if people are willing to buy, and clearly they are. So
I mean, it's a weird market too, right? Like we have a couple games on Switch, and I wouldn't say they sell particularly well. They sell okay, but I don't know. I wonder if just Switch is not the market for games like ours.
I don't know. I'm wondering how many. So the Switch 2 is $150 cheaper in Japan, and it's sold out everywhere. Nintendo, they had to put a message saying people in Japan to, like, even if you pre-ordered, you will not get it the month it comes out. There's too much demand, and I'm wondering if it's because it's cheaper here, but they won't let people from abroad buy it for cheaper here, and it will be locked in region locked, I think. So I'm
Then
wondering
there's
if
a
people will try to
situation
buy it.
with the game keys, like you buy the physical. I mean, it was already a thing in Switch 1, but I think that there's a more, official and more transparent way of saying, hey, you are going to buy this physical edition, but you don't have the actual content in the disc or in the cartridge. So you'll have to pretty much activate it, which
I wanted to add something about that. It will be pretty rare, though. So all the Switch 2 games will not have this at release. It's I checked, and it's only the Switch 1 games that are being boxed for Switch 2 that are out of this. And they will have a big label on the box saying that it's there's nothing on the cartridge itself.
Question: if you bought a game digitally on your Switch 1 and you log into your Switch 2, do the games transfer over?
Yeah.
But now the thing is, we know that Switch doesn't lower the prices, so those $80, $100 price tags are going to stay. They don't change.
Listen, dude.
No,
I'm old enough to
already
remember when games were $80 to $100.
Yeah.
For
No. But
Nintendo.
right now, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, they all lowered by $20 compared from the release. They were $90. Mario Kart was $90. Now it's $70. Box $60 digital, and Donkey Kong was $70. Now it's 60 and 50, something like that.
When I was a kid, games were expensive, and games in Japan were significantly more expensive. Like all the games on SNES were over $100 when I was a kid in Japan, not in the United States, but they were expensive here too. So it's kind of full circle. We were We were very lucky for a long time when AAA games were $50 in the United States, $49.99.
2 was $49.99.
Yeah, correct. Not that it's a AAA title, but it was a AAA title. Don't fuck with us. It just took 20 years to get there.
It was photorealistic for the time, at least.
And it aged better than other games from that time.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as people say it is. It's on a fucking pedestal, that's for fucking sure. But it did age better. So, all right, let's go to the Dude's Weekly Sounds. I think these are just music that Pedro listens to this week. But this week's Dude's Weekly Sounds, coming in first is, I can't really read this. It's very small, but I think it says Slipknot, Wait and Bleed. Kasabian? I can't read that. You can tell me what it says.
Kasabian Clubfoot. You got Contagion, Rigor Mortis, Fate, Dragging Water, and Acid Bath, Dope Fiends. Those are the musics that we...
The dude really has an old school MP3 player.
He really does, yeah.
What a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
What a cool
He's
fucking
the
guy.
best. People actually are like, oh shit, I also listen to that band. Oh, I listen to the same band as the Postal Dude.
My God, I am just like the dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my laptop reminding me that I have a tea time right now, but I'm not going. For those that don't know this, Mike J is addicted to golf. It's a new thing. It's a new thing since mid-October of last year. Normally, around October, I am playing hockey 4 days a week, reffing hockey a couple days a week, bowling on Monday nights. But the rink that I play hockey at got demolished for a casino, and it was the only hockey rink in town. It was a roller hockey rink. And last July, the roof of my bowling alley caved in a summer storm. So I had neither of those sports to do. So I started golfing, and then I got fucking addicted.
I think it's a curse, and there's a chance that something will happen to the golf course.
I golf at many. I golf at many golf courses.
Some fucking bulldozer is going there and just gonna fuck up everything.
No, it's Arizona. There's too many of them. There's too many golf courses. I'm actually going to San Diego next week just for golf.
Yeah.
Going to hang out with some friends, some of my NVIDIA buddies, some of my very, very wealthy retired NVIDIA buddies that live in San Diego. I'm going to go golfing with those guys. But yeah, if you want to know what I do nowadays, I golf. I've registered 105 rounds on my 18 birdies since November 27th. That's a lot.
It's good.
That's what he does. It's a full-time job.
I golf twice.
I
It's fun.
come to the office in the morning, I do the orders, and then I go golf. At some point, I will pay an intern to do the orders, but I'm still doing them.
And at some point, we will make Postal Golf.
Postal
By-
head golf. Postal
by-
head golf.
By EA. EA will make it for us.
I am highlighting Lola's bad spelling here.
Addicted.
Let's just... I did gret on my spelling. Good job, Lola. Did a really good job. Let's see. Ubisoft says you don't own your physical games and it's upsetting people. I mean, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
That's a sad truth.
Same with your software's licenses.
The thing about Ubisoft is they said the quiet part out loud, and nothing would stop them from just being a better company, honestly. I mean, why the fuck would you not allow your customers to just own the shit that they have, like DRM free? It doesn't stop you. Like big companies like CD Projekt Red, they allow you to do that shit. Smaller companies like Running with Caesars, they also allow you to do that shit. So it doesn't make any sense to just make the customer suffer for no reason whatsoever. I think it's pretty retarded. I don't know.
I mean, customers do end up suffering. That's just the way it is nowadays, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, the modern customer suffers every day, yeah, but you know, they could suffer a little bit less. There could
That's
be a
true.
little-
They
there could
the
be a
big
change.
companies don't seem to give a fuck anymore.
And yet they get a lot of people defending them for some reason, which is hilarious to see.
Very, very stupid. Let's see. Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith secures one of the top grossing re-release weekends in cinema history. I mean, I'm glad people watched it, I guess, but fuck, that movie sucks. I know you
I
grew up
didn't.
with it, Pedro, and you think it's your favorite movie of all time.
I didn't.
You sit at home and you go, do it. Or you sit at home and you go, no.
Maybe both.
I got the high ground. Trying on the
Don't
couch.
do it, Anakin. Don't do it. Yeah, I mean, I had a bunch of friends of mine that were like, you want to come see Revenge of the Sith in the theaters with me? And I'm like, I already saw Revenge of the Sith in the theaters when I was an adult. I'm good.
That re-release poster is really cool, though.
I mean,
I
it's
Yeah,
like
the
it.
poster's great.
it-
You know what
it's
I'd
cool to
rather do?
re-release.
I'd rather sit in a theater for 12 hours and watch season 1 of Andor.
Oh, Minecraft.
Do they actually do that somewhere? Like they
did the opening 3 episodes, I think. I think you could go to some theaters around the country and watch the new season.
It's
Which,
never the whole thing, though.
by the way, is our next topic. Duh. Andor season 2. Pedro hasn't watched it because he's really bad at the homework that I give him. And Matt has only watched the first arc.
The first 3 episodes.
I will say it's fucking great.
It's good.
It's definitely doing things that have never been done in Star Wars. I'm sure you guys have seen the hot topic around the internet about the sex assault in the show. It was pretty wild. It was actually pretty wild to see. That said, we've been watching genocide and murder in Star Wars for years. So what's a little sex assault added to that list? I don't think it's a big deal. Plus, you know, she comes out on top. I
It's still
guess
better
that's
than
on
the,
top.
Giggity.
the Christmas special.
Listen, everybody loves the Christmas special. If you guys haven't watched Andor yet, fucking do yourself a favor. If you hate Star Wars, if you think Star Wars sucks balls, you should watch Andor. It's that good. It really is. It's actually, it might be one of my favorite shows, despite the fact that it's a Star Wars show. I think it's that good. It's that well done. There's that good enough exposition, character development, practical effects, special effects, acting. The script is top notch. Do yourself a favor.
It's the Breaking Bad of Star Wars.
It really is. It really humanizes everybody. It really shows you why people were scared of this shit. Because, you know, you watch these Jedi movies and you're like, why the fuck is anybody scared of a stormtrooper? TIE fighters are bitches.
Yeah, the thing I like about Endor is that all those other movies, you have like those heroes and villains, like big important people, and here they make it so like even like the small people you don't like in the background, they are as important in the war.
And then when somebody
and,
major dies, move on.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Next. It happens. That's what happens in war.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's real fucked up. But Andor season 2 is peak as fuck.
Last of Us season 2 is nice as well.
I did start it. I'm caught up on that. It is pretty good. I didn't play the game, so I wasn't prepared for that episode.
Yeah.
Pretty wild that, you know, they did that in the second episode of the season.
I thought it would be at the end. So the way I thought they were gonna do it, I thought they said they were gonna drag it over 2 seasons. So I thought this would have happened in the last episode of season 2, but no, right off the bat they do the business. So
I'm wondering why they built this town, right? This town that's there with a wall, but they did nothing to really protect the outside of the wall.
So this what happens in episode 2 with the town is not in the game. This is not in the game.
Oh, that's show only.
Yeah, there's no battle like this in the game.
Because it was cool. I enjoyed it. But like, why didn't they build a fucking trench? Like, what's going on, guys?
Because at that moment in the game, what happens to Joel? Tommy is with Joel in a room with him instead of Dina. So,
but Dina's so hot.
Switch things around. Yeah, well, she's more hot in the show than the game, that's for sure. But
so hot,
yeah.
So hot. Yeah,
I like that actress. She's gonna be playing a hot girl in Superman actually this summer. Isabella Merced. So,
I like her. I do like her.
Yeah, she's good. She's been in a lot of stuff. But I think
I'm
that's
sure
gonna be like
if I looked up
breakout.
who she was in, we'd know. But
she was playing Dora the Exploradora in the movie.
that I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah,
I am
she
but a
played in
boy.
Transformers, one of the Transformers movies and stuff like that. But she's young. So,
was she in the Bumblebee movie? Was she the girl in the Bumblebee movie?
I don't know if it was her or someone else. I don't remember. I think that was not her.
You don't know your fucking Transformers movies? You're a bad nerd.
Nope. Michael Bay is gonna blow up my house.
He's coming to blow up your house.
Yeah. No green screen.
He
No
paid
green
you.
screen.
He paid you to light some pyros.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. Polygon. Let's see. Polygon has been sold to Valnet with the majority of its staff laid off.
Terrible. And also with EA, they also laid off a lot of people. So the layoffs are still going.
I mean, it's not just the video game industry, man.
Yeah. The movie and news. Yeah, it's everywhere, honestly. Yeah.
Even like UPS, like the big shipping company in the United States, they're going to be laying off 20,000 people here soon.
Yep.
It's fucked up. It's fucked
There's
up.
gonna be a little robot guy at your door soon.
Drones.
Yeah.
I want my heavy packages brought by drones. Yeah, that's actually all of our topics for today. Jeez. Pedro, next week I need you to drink coffee before the episode. You seem pretty somber today.
Nah, no. Just got some bad news before the podcast, and that's
Well, you got to tell me that shit. We'll cancel the podcast, bro. We didn't need to do this.
It's all good.
Well, hopefully us doing this helped you a little bit.
It helped. It helped a lot.
Hopefully getting the dunk on my fucking disgusting pillowcase. I couldn't hear you guys, so I don't know what you were saying. I don't know what you could have been talking all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, we were talking shit about your ass.
Did Andy?
I mean, not
or
talking
did
shit,
who knew?
talking-
Yeah.
It looks like you're holding the golf club with your ass. With your ass.
Well, I
cheeks
should have
on
been.
the
If I'm not, I should have been. Because like the dude
Yeah.
is holding the shotgun with his ass and the brain damage pillowcase.
Andy fucked that up.
Now I'm disappointed.
We have to redo it.
I'm gonna recall all of them. Ship them back to me. I'm having them reprinted. Well,
Free
thank
of
you
charge.
everybody for tuning in. I'm sorry that this was vertical, but that was just to test it out. I thought I'd be able to switch it mid podcast, but I couldn't. But we were streaming this to TikTok for the first time, so I wanted to test the portrait mode. Turns out it worked out pretty good, except if you're watching on YouTube, you had to watch this vertically. So sorry about that, y'all. Next time we will do it horizontal. If you haven't checked out Co-op for Postal 4, please go do it. If you don't know how, read the latest news post. It'll tell you how to get onto the beta branch. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you, Doggo. That's barking in the background. We love you too. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
See you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.